Facebook and Insta and TikTok and Twitter, all of them videos are distracting my mind. Oh daughter, I want you to rescue me out of the mess and into the order.
Oh dear Miss Calder, I Christmas planet, sit down the silent and listen to my advice. Procrastination is quite a burden. You're just gradually acting nervous now. Let's check. Okay, you are delaying. So replenishing contents are going to help me out of deadline. So here are a few of my suggestions. I hope this can fix the situation. First, during the day should be reinvented following the structure. Highlight, laser, energize, and reflect. And second, you need to invite your phone. And now, you should go home and raise a bowl to a maker.
Oh my god, thank you so much, doctor. You saved my day. If I have any problem, I will go right back to you.
Alright, good luck.
Oh, how lovely the days passing by, so excited. A procrastination, you should vanish, and I'll be waiting again. Take up a pen, grab some wood, sit down, focus. I will complete. Oh, there was some fragrance. Oh my gosh, the deadline! Oh my god, I'm still alone, I'm still hanging on focus. Why are your methods so questionable? I just want to keep out right now.
Calm down. Everything takes time.
No, you are not helping me and nothing is working here. I'm not looking at all. Everything just stopped me from looking. Oh my god, procrastinations. It's not arbitrary. It may be the real person. Where are you? Oh dear. You have been here all the time. I cannot make you vanish. How about not be enemies and we can be friends? My deadline is finished.
Alright, so the title I've just shown you. Interesting, huh? So it just summarizes, it tells a story that I have with my lifelong friend, procrastination. So here's the thing. When I first joined TEDxVin University for round 1 and choose procrastination as my final topic, many people would assume that I have lots of tips and tricks, that typical productivity guru guy who can help me to get over these deadlines, right? So the thing is, I have had this chronic procrastination illness for ages, and I find as many methods and as many techniques that I could to get over this disease. But sometimes on the line, the most funny thing and the most ironic things always happen. So here's the thing. Last week, I was faced with round 2 and I tried on ideas. I cannot generate new perspective on the problem, and I want to offer the audience something unique. So that the funny thing just happened. I procrastinated on a speech that I was supposed to talk about procrastination and time management. Funny, right? But then last week, the best thing just happened. It's the time that we celebrate National Liberation Day and International Labor Day. So I was forced to join in this family trip. And the fact that I was so stressed and I cannot avoid this trip, I just decided to go all in, to wind down and to feel myself. Lying in the pool, feeling the sunshine, feeling the wind, running through my nostrils, and the best thing just happened. New ideas are coming in when I think about the deadlines, and new pathways are being drawn, and have the adrenaline, dopamine to get back to work right away. And when I got home, I run to the laptop, write straight A pages instantly, and actually bring this new idea to you today. So let me ask you this one question. What if I tell you procrastination can be a good thing? I know it sounds odd, right? It doesn't make sense. We all know so well that procrastination is pure bad thing. The books say so, the media say so, then how can it be good? Well, I accept the fact that procrastination is inevitable. And remember the book, Make Time. That includes 70 tactics that help me to get over procrastination. And even though I have read every single word from the book, applied the tactics, I still procrastinated eventually. So I accept the fact that procrastination is inevitable, and turns out we can be productive with procrastination. And when I decided to give it a deeper research, I found out that procrastination can be divided into many categories. Anxious, acute, chronic, domain, forget about them. Just focus in the center. That's what we all procrastinators should focus on to be productive with procrastination. These includes people who are not negatively affected by procrastination.
Sound familiar, right? This is the opening from the renowned Nocturnes Opus 9 No. 2, written by a legendary composer, Frédéric Chopin. And I will share with you guys a funny little fact about the time when he wrote every Nocturnes. Is that he would procrastinate almost all days. From the morning to the afternoon, he would hang out with his friend or just simply saunters along the streets. Instead of sticking with the music or writings, he would go out and search for as many inspirations as possible. And when the night fell, he sat down and wrote melodious notations for nocturnes. All of the nocturnes he wrote was well received by the audience of the past, and they are still enjoyable today. I know that when I mention Chopin, many of you guys would think that I'm are not as talented as him, not as genius as him. This is such a meaningless piece of advice, but trust me, controlling and mastering the art of procrastination is actually the best thing that you could ever do in your life. So I do believe that productive procrastinations do exist, and it brings about two main benefits. First is mentality, second is creativity. So first, it is apparent that productive procrastinations can help people get more things done than procrastinating in an unproductive mood. Particularly, conventional procrastinations involve wasting time on pointless things, while tactical one can serve as a way to get at least something useful done. To make some progress maybe, even though it is the simplest, the flimsiest stage. Let me take for you guys an example is that even though it would be better for if a student procrastinator was working on a deadline that is near due date, it is more beneficial for them to work on a home assignment of another subject maybe, rather than spending time on, sleeping or browsing the social medias. Secondly, strategic procrastinations is actually a very worthwhile and meaningful progress in which we will have time to reconsider our ideas and to reorganize them and to even refuel our energies to carry on with the work. Let's get back to realities. I know that all of us around here must have a friend who seems to study nothing for the test, right? But they will eventually achieve higher score than ours. That sounds eerie because we have burned the midnight oils to hit the book, grappling with the exam, but we still get lower scores. It can be either that we have encountered a once-in-a-lifetime buddy who can solve every issue much faster, much more efficiently and effortlessly, or it is just basically that they will procrastinate a little bit to stop spinning the wheel, to take a broader pictures of the situations, opening up new perspectives and methodologies, and thereby choosing the best and the most suitable pathway to run along. This explains why Bill Gates once said that I choose lazy person to do a hard job, because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. And it actually emphasizes the mantra, work smart, not hard. If you have planned things before wisely, the achievement will come to you much sooner and faster.
Okay, so you guys have known very clearly that productive procrastination actually exists and it has benefits. So the question remains for many. Like, now I know that it is beneficial, but how can I get to that dreamland? What's the difference between traditional procrastination and productive procrastination that I cannot reach that? Well, turns out I think of two techniques and methods that can help you to master the art of procrastination. Now, let's look at the first one, and I called it the pyramid sort. So the idea behind this is to actually categorize different activities you do during your day and start from the bottom up. So based on two main factors, importance and urgency. So the more important and the more urgent the task is, you should rank it higher in this pyramid sort. So for example, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, they definitely be at a lower rank because they have no value compared to doing email, cleanup, or doing projects. Notice that on the top, there's only one slot, and doing projects is to highlight the top priority. It's just like cleaning up the stairs. To have adrenaline, you need to get from the bottom up, right? So there's one more thing I want to add on in this pyramid sort. We're not going to do all these activities. Instead, we have to learn the truth. So the problem is that all the things lay below the line of truth, they have no values to your life, and it's actually not beneficial, right? So you draw the line of truth and actually eliminate these activities. Try hard to avoid doing these activities and start from this up, okay? Now, the second point, how many of procrastinators and how many of you guys out there, when you encounter a task that seems so hard and you are exhausted to continue the work, you decide to take a rest. And instead, holding up your phone to have a time of relaxation. So, what I suggest is take real rest. For example, for your eye, gaze out the window. For the mind and body, go for a walk. To refuel your energy, grab a drink or snack. And for a mood boost, talk to somebody. In this way, you actually renew and reset your brain and energy that helps you to resume your work and to keep up the good work. Alright? So, after these techniques, let me just put everything into context to close. The play that we have shown you and everything we have to consider so far only tells that procrastination is not pure a bad thing, and it's actually an inevitable thing in your life. So let me show you this one picture before we close. The thinker and the doer. This picture is very, very popular in the productivity world. So the doer is highly embraced because he takes actions. He moves away from the state of being still, while the thinker only has thoughts and he hasn't made any progress, right? But what if I tell you that these two people cannot be separated and you can become the thinker and the doer if you master the art of procrastination? It's not that after the speech you throw away all the deadlines, all the projects, procrastinate it. That's not it. The thing is that you take the process, you take control of the process and make it a useful tool to help you to reach for the things that you want. And that is truly when you think wisely, consider all the ideas, all the pathways, choose the best one, and do effectively. That is the art of procrastination.